Okay, let's see if it works. It's on default quality. What does that mean? I have no idea. Seems to be working. Apart from a little bit of a detail there. Let's see. Maybe it works. It was fixed, Hyman. Or Hyman. Thank you. You need to let me know how it's pronounced. Nope. It's working well, isn't it? Guys, let me know. Thank you very much for the help. Minsk, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while here. Yeah, so basically what you saw was basically a downplayed version, down thing. But I think this is better quality than I was doing before. Anyway, so that's gonna be better. Just growing pains, guys. I have a new setup. I have a different computer doing the streaming now than the computer I'm recording at. A tabby cat snaps out of its placid stupor as you approach. It opens its eyes wide, following your every step, before trotting to your side to rub against your leg. What? Tabby cat? Hello? Here, kitty cat. Oh, I got a... Look at how cute he is! This fluffy orange tabby cat looks alertly about the room. Tail twitching, it wears a small collar upon which is inscribed the name Pumpkin in careful letters. Aw. Well, I'm getting you. He likes me, so I'm getting him. Look at him! Kitty, 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 kitty. Nice. Who's the owner? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going back down below. Oh, you had to sleep? No problem. I'm just glad to see you. I'm just glad to see you. So what encoding am I using? NV. It's basically NVIDIA. It's the NVIDIA SV thingy or something. OBS doesn't actually have a lot of options or a lot of presets. X2640 uses the CPU, so I'm using the graphics card instead, so it doesn't murder everything. But the problem was the preset, like the high quality, high performance thingies or something. Newest version of Pillars of Eternity had this issue of having the text blurry. Yeah, this one does every once in a while. Let's have a chat with Renato. I'm gonna deliver him the bad news is that his schlong doesn't actually work.
How do you do?
My friend, welcome back. Have you recovered my coin? I thought you were going to say my loin, because that's what you need. But no. Alari gave me this beetle in a cage for you. Oh, that's what she means. Not the balls. It's the... She gave him a... Yeah. She said your problem would end in the same place if you continue your stay in Twin Elms. Renato's face turns bright as at the sight of the gift. Insufferable witch, she says. She can shove that beetle in her fetid mating hole. Gesticulating with every word, spit flies from Renato's mouth as his voice grows louder. Her and her face-painting thugs that pay for this insult. Yeah, you really need to stop. He reaches out to strike the cage out from your hands. I'm gonna quickly grab his hand before it strikes, and that's gonna be benevolent, because I'm saving him from himself. You reach out with blinding speed, catching Renato's hand mid-flight, stopping his blow before it strikes. He tries in vain to free himself from your grasp. Maldito! The Valian merchant shouts at the top of his lungs. Savage, filthy animals! This damned city will burn! You hear a whistling sound from nearby. I'll kill... Renato's voice gurgles mid-sentence. Oh. The tip of an arrow, gleaming red, protrudes from his throat. The merchant quivers in a quick spasm, flailing his arms. He drops to his knees, spurts of blood flowing down his chest. You look up and notice a Glenfathan archer approaching the scene. Well, it's not our custom to tolerate squabbles between Estremorum. The huntress begins to turn around, but her face lingers in your direction. The faint semblance of a smile crosses her lips. I'm sure you understand. Before you can reply, she walks away, moving with confident strides. Renato's arms twitch a final spasm as the merchant expires in a bloody, crumpled heap. Well, that worked. And he has an exceptional blunderbuss. Well, he didn't. He really didn't. Also have a tiny beetle now, which is a pet. It's a terrible thing. I don't want that. No, beetles are terrible. No! Put it away. Forever. We don't use blunderbusses anymore, I think. I think someone used them every once in a while. I should, Jung. I should. Performance is not the issue. But what was happening was a full computer doing the encoding, and it's not. It's a quad core, right? It's got 8 cores, 8 threads, and it still wasn't doing it. So it was some either bug or something happened. I restarted the computer at the beginning of the stream. So we're going back for Redrick, because he came back and killed his brother, or not actually brother, his cousin, who had taken the throne, and now he's undead. And we're not gonna need to kill him. So let's go back to Kadnua first, just so we see things. D3D gear is good for streaming. That sounds like a software that is like OBS. I am used to OBS though, so it's setting up OBS alone. It's something that I'm used to. Is tricky.
Gilded, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know.
You know?
Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to.
Oh, she had said that already. That's right. Okay, so we got all the things here. It's all completed. They're just commenting on that. And I have basically everything is good here. So I came here to sleep because I want might bonus. Good stuff, good stuff. And now we're going back to Gilded Vale. Actually, I don't think we need to go back to Gilded Vale. I think we need to go back to the keep itself. To Redrick's Hold. That's one day. Yeah, Gilded Vale is too far away. So let's go over there. Or too out of the way, I should say. I should read this, yeah. And now that I have another computer, I can just go there and see what that is. I got my dashboard. Oh, unfortunately, the link doesn't show there. That's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna leave this open then. That's fine. So here we are in Redrick's Hold. Is this looking worse? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There it is. And there it is. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Oh, this looks so nice during nighttime. He probably killed everyone. Oh, as you approach the smiling woman. Oh, as you approach the smiling woman at the side of the road, you are struck with a sense of unease. She's a vampire. Oh, undead. And at this distance, you can see that her skin has a sickly pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are glassy, milky white of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly on her face, as if it requires great effort to maintain.
Good day, stranger.
Lord Redrick has been expecting you, the woman smiles a little wider. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I will escort you to him if you wish. No, you will die with him, monster. You will die. And I will also bring everybody back over here, because she's already casting. Oh, no. That was me? That's fine. I got tools for this. Disable the AI. Let's cast protection against betrayal, treachery.
What?
And that's that. Yeah, vampires have that problem. It's a bit of a problem. Is she coming? She's not coming. She just cast that and let Selanumbra do the thing. Selanumbra, though, needs to disengage there. And she's gonna get this, so it's easier to hit. My capture card is a Elgato HD 60 Pro. It's an interior capture card. It's a sort of inside the computer. PCIe, I believe, is the correct term. Orange Tabby Cat. Did you see the orange Tabby Cat showing up when I press tab? Interesting. Okay. So, not that. So we have a castle, again, filled with undead. Well, it wasn't filled with undead before. But this guy doesn't have a sort of a... He's prone to undead, isn't he? Let's hope that she was alone. Was she alone? Was she alone? That's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Just a single guard outside. Let's see how this goes. It's not going to be a hard fight, I don't think. Link is for the same card. Like, oh, great. Yeah, configuring that is going to help. Thank you very much, though. I recorded like a few episodes today, and one of them got screwed up. Was one of Defiance Bay. Defiance Bay. Kingdom Come Defiance. Not Defiance. Deliverance? It's a D. It starts with a D. It all starts with a D, really. Okay, so. Is there anybody around here that is gonna attack me? Okay. Looks safe to me. Good stuff. Itumak. This should be good. This should be good. Redrick. Oh, yeah. Redrick, where are you? Nedmar? Nedmar. That's weird. Nedmar, if you remember, is the priest. Priest of Bareth that was working for Redrick. And then we let him leave. He's not talking to me, though.
Hey.
Hey, Heather. Go up there and talk to him.
How do you do?
That's not what he says. Nedmar seems frailer than ever, his wrinkled skin stretched thin over old bones. He blinks repeatedly on seeing you, as if to clear his vision. You've returned. You do not know what horrors have fallen upon this keep. Lord Redrick has forsaken his faith. He clings to unnatural life, creates other monsters in mimicry of Osria's teachings. Osria was the animancer that was under the employ of Redrick. One that we killed. She was basically doing animantic basically doing necromantic stuff. She was raising undead vessels, actually. It's not called undead. That's how it goes. Anyway, that's why he's mentioning her. It is also, he didn't like her. It is only because she is gone that I have been able to convince Redrick to allow me to stay, to try and steer him back onto the path. But I fear he is beyond reach. He points a trembling hand towards the vaulted ceiling. He is waiting, up at the tallest point of the keep. You can reach it from the upper floor. I will leave this place and go where I am needed. Perhaps I can find Jacko, and he will consider returning to the church elsewhere. I wish you luck, my friend. Please, put an end to this. So he's off. Jacko was one of his apprentices, I believe. Not apprentices, because I guess he's just a priest. But I believe there is a passage to Temple Scriptorium. That's to the dungeon. And that's still blood. That's the blood of of Redrick's wife right there. So we need to go upstairs. This looks to be upstairs. $10. Oh, yeah, I will. Why won't I? As long as the recording works. It's all working fine. Look at me waving my hand, and that works. Yeah, look at that. See? I didn't. Yeah, the delay on the webcam. That's actually something that I had trouble configuring on my computer. Because the webcam, believe it or not, uses up CPU. It's kind of amazing that I even ever managed to stream The Witcher 3. But of course now I can stream at 60 frames per second in high quality, or try to anyway. I need to look into this and see how high quality is, or how lack of high quality. To the Siege platform, that's where we need to go. And interestingly enough, there's nobody here. There was just that vampire outside. I'm just gonna call it vampire because I don't even know if it's vampire or whatever. It might be vampire. I don't know. But this guy was a big fan of Bareth, who is the god of death. But he doesn't like undead, I don't think. Let's actually check. Let's see if Bareth likes undead. So Bareth is the god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. So he's gone against his god. This is actually very thematically important. Bareth is the god of inevitability. He probably is the god that most hates undead. Even though he's represented and appears to people as two skeletal characters. They're not undead though. Yeah. So he probably hates undead more than anything. That's interesting.
Eyes open.
I will never get past any dragons. I will. I hope I will. That's the intention. But if I want, well, I'm not gonna stream like 3 streams in a row, me dying over and over again against a dragon. I'll just say, okay, well, I can't. And I'll go play Nier Automata or something. Speaking of which, next week I am going to be streaming Nier Automata. So, are we in the right spot? It said it was in the highest platform. And I didn't do my job before of exploring this properly. I didn't come over here. Yeah, I remember. Oh, this is a nasty battle. I had a lot of trouble. In my Let's Play dealing with this guy. But I won't have trouble now. And you know why? Because I know how to play now. Okay. No. I didn't want. I wanted to select Itumak. Save the game. And let's get Redrick, the undead. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Itumak is just gone. He looks healthy. An armored figure strides forward. In place of its eyes, great flames burn, emanating heat and light. In that orange glow, you can see that the face beneath has succumbed to rot. The cheeks sunken, the lips pulled back over gray gums and decaying teeth. But it is unmistakably Radric who stands before you.
Look well. See what you have made of me. But see too what great Bereth has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
I have come... I'm not gonna say anything. Are you struck wordless? He chuckles, his teeth bared. It is a ghastly thing to step beyond the shroud. To be dragged back and tethered to a rotting shell. That's what they are, undead. You will only have a taste of what I have suffered before it passes.
I have strangled the life from the usurper Kolsch with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
Was that creature to be your Thane? A man with... He's talking about Kolski's, his cousin. A man without resolve, without aim, a leech, growing fat upon the Vale, senseless to the ravages his vanity inflicted upon his people. Well, look who's talking. Almost sounds as bad as the alternative, says Adair. Indeed.
I will not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Deerwood. Bereth has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
You'll know justice, Radric, if I have to kill you 100 times. Do not speak to me of justice, he says. The glowing fires of Radric's eyes burn white with rage. I decide what is just within my lands. I am Lord of the Vale, and you are but a passing pestilence upon the world. No, I'm not. I am... Oh, they took me out of sneaking. The Sons of Guns took me out of sneaking. That's fine. That's fine. We got this. We got this. We started combat already. Yeah, I just... The bitrate doesn't matter because Twitch limits you. You can't have too high bitrate on Twitch because they don't like it. Okay. That guy. Does he see me? He does. Fall back. What is he, by the way? He is a vampire. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Let's get everybody over here. And let's get Durance to cast this. Treachery, prayer against treachery.
What?
Okay, that's good. Let's go with it. Here they come. Hiravius. Yeah, big balls will come in a little bit, but first, let's do this. I'm gonna need to join you over there and over here.
Hey.
Okay, Hiravius, do that. Let's see what Durance is doing. Durance is not doing much. What is the range? Not very much. And we're good here. Okay, so he's not against us anymore. And he can go over here. Good. So, Durance now casts this. Yeah, here they come. So we got vampires coming up. So we can attack you right away. And Hiravius can do this. No, actually, I'm going to attack. No, I'm going to do this. Fast. And then I am going to turn AI on. Let's see what happens. Okay, Itumak has just done that. That's pretty good. What do we have over there? A vampire guardsman. Just nasty things in general. What are these guys resilient to? Not a whole lot. So this should do quite a lot of damage. But then again, Nature's Mark. What's that for? Minus deflection, minus reflex. It's always good to have, especially on reflex things. Because I am going to try and get one of these guys to join me. They're pretty dumb, so maybe that's going to happen. Durance just finished his ability. That's nice. I'm going to get Dire Blessing here. Hiravius finished his ability. which is good. Let's get that over there. And we got nasty things coming from the top. And these guys... Oh, that's Lord Radic over there. He's not dumb. He's very smart. 135 will. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, who are you getting? Don't get that. Oh, I'm getting it already. Selenumber finished her ability. I don't know where she cast it. Let's paralyze you. Because that should... What? Is that against toughness? These guys are pretty tough. So that's probably going to be terrible. I need somebody back here. Yeah, Selenumber might die. It's not necessarily going well. Let's try and get you hobbled. See what I can do here. Get you both hobbled. Ooh. Yeah, he's going for Selenumber. Durance finished this thing. Let's get a blessing in here for extra defense. That's good. Selenumber just did her Vale of Things. Finished her ability. This guy is paralyzed for 12 seconds. That's pretty good. That's her. No, where's Selenumbra? Selenumbra's back in there. This guy is attacking her. That's a vampire over there. I can paralyze him. Let's try it. Let's see. And here I have finished this thing. So we're now casting Thunder on these guys. That oh yeah, because shock damage reduction. Yeah, good. So what do I need? I need full AoE. That's what I need. Vampires made in China with no copyrights. Yep. I need full AoE. But there's I don't have full AoEs. That's not a thing that I have a whole lot of. I mean, there's a few of them up here. Like, for example, Dancing Bolts. Those work. But how much does that work? Accuracy +1 versus reflex. So that's actually pretty good because these guys have very low reflex. The problem is their resilience. I'm gonna say I want shock. So Dancing Bolts, how much is that? That is shock. Okay, Dancing Bolts is actually gonna help me a little bit. Let's see how this goes. Castellan Number is gonna have a lot of trouble, and they are really going for her, I think. I think that guy's going for her. Yeah. Okay, Hiravis is gonna need to switch around a little bit here. And I'm gonna need to cast the Dancing Bolts like that. That's a dare. I'm gonna try and attack him right there, because she needs to be protected. Otherwise, this is just gonna go very badly. This guy got paralyzed. Yeah, he did. So you're gonna switch your weapons, because that is just not gonna help you. And also this vampire. Yeah, this might work. Let's get a Envenomed Strike on your face. Although that's against toughness. That's gotta be against Fortitude, yeah. Raw damage, accuracy versus 42. Does it work? I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully it does. Let's see. Durance finished his ability, which is great. And now... Well, now... It's not a full AoE. I needed a full AoE. Minor Avatar. Melee damage, range damage, intellect, resolve, maximum endurance, perception. That's pretty good. But I'm not going to do that. What I need... Where is he, by the way? Durance is... Where is Durance? Oh, over there. Oh, man. Okay. What I need is this. Oh, it actually is pretty good. Okay, go for it.
Die!
I think she's taking damage over time. Hiravis finished this thing. Let's do more of these. Do more of those, because that's going to help a little bit. She is low endurance. That's fine. Let's get that over there. Not on Aravias, though. Don't cast it on Aravias. That's a bad idea. That's Lord Radric up there. I need him to be... Yeah, that's better. It's not better. Oh, but that's cast already. Durance finished this thing. Let's do Interdiction. That's gonna set weakened and things. That's actually pretty decent. Die! Keep an eye on his bolts of things. Selenumbra finished their ability. Keep at it. Yeah, the bolts are still coming. That's pretty good. So, Selenumbra, keep doing... let's see how Lord Radric and where Lord Radric is. I have no idea. This is impossible to see. Yeah, you can see that we're actually doing very good against them. I think Lord Radric might be dead. No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, Reign of Pain. He's got things going on. Yeah, keep doing this, because we're gonna kill the vampires pretty soon with these AoE, these faux AoE. Durance finished his ability, which is actually pretty nice. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna bar her from Death's Door, because she's gonna take so much damage and heal so much that I really need to keep her alive as much as possible. Selenumbra finished their ability. That's the AI gonna work there. I think that's not gonna be a problem. And Hiravis just did more of his thunder. Actually, I'm gonna need more of this. Are they getting stunned? Yeah, we're gonna need another one of these, aren't we? Does he have the Relentless Storm? It doesn't show. I don't really understand how that works. Durance finished his ability, and now he does this. Okay, and then she does a little bit of paralysis. That's her, especially if I could kill you. That'd be fantastic. I can actually kill you, because I got... Well, I actually don't have Phantom Foes. Let's cast it over there. Let's see if somebody kills this guy. Because it's so low. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Okay. So, yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. Let's see. The Twin Stones over here, not that great. Let's go with more of these. Yeah, we're doing very well. They're all dying. Using the extra shock damage. Especially because Uravius does more shock damage, I think. He got charmed. Durance finished his ability, which means now we are not charmed anymore. And Uravius can do more of this.
Yeah.
Sagani, did you do your thing? Heal him. Barbs from Death's Door. That's 5 seconds. I'm gonna need to cast it again. Because she's going down fast. I'm not actually paying attention here. That's a guardsman. That's a vampire. I'm gonna need to have him... Where are you? That's you. Uravius, go over there and... Beast style. Beast style. Durance, finish this thing. I'm gonna do Champion's Boon on her. Sagani... Oh, he's doing AoE attacks. She's now got... She's not gonna die, that's fine. Who are we dealing with? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, we're killing them. Durance to finish this thing. Friendly AoE for extra deflection, that's always good. So that...
Damn.
Selenumbra, she's attacking. She's very close. Yeah, I'm gonna bring her back. Oh, he's going for Itomak. That's lovely. Yeah, he's dead. That was very good. That was very good. We have an exceptional sword over here. Exceptional sword. Oh, we have an exceptional heavy armor. Oh no, I used... Oh. I think I used my... I think I used... Let's see. White Forge. One out of one. Did you get it? Did you get it? Please. Oh, she got it. That's bad. Okay. Damage reduction went under. Oh, that's not actually that great. It's pretty good, but it's not... It's not that great. He carries many scars. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good. We did it, though. That was pretty amazing. And we leveled up and amazing. Let's see. You're talking about that. Optimize the things. Yeah, thank you. Come on, Grumpy Durance, cast Devotion. You're building a gaming PC. A good build that are not very expensive. Go and check out Paul's Hardware. I think that's how it's called. It's a pretty awesome channel on YouTube. And they didn't do very cheap buildings, or very cheap builds. They're very nice. I tend to have a slightly different perspective on building gaming PCs than most advices that you see online. Depends on how much you're talking about. Let me know. Let me know how much money you want to spend. Everything is very expensive right now, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't get a new gaming PC. If you need one, you get it. It's just you're gonna pay a little bit extra, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Like, you're gonna pay like what, 10% more? It's nasty, but it's money. If you want something, I mean, are you willing to pay 10% more to get your PC now, or should you wait? It's like, you know, it's like those people who build PCs, like getting the parts here because they get a discount and get the parts there, and then after 4 months they get the PC with all the parts at discount. But maybe if they just did the PC whenever, they would get, you know, they just get 4 more months of the same PC. You know what I mean? But there we go. We got this, and now we're going. Well, actually, are we going to the Defiance Bay? Do we need to go to the Defiance Bay? I think we might need to go to the Defiance Bay. Let's go to Defiance Bay. In Defiance Bay is all in turmoil. It's all an uproar. And actually, we don't need to go anywhere from here. That's the Keep Chapel. That's where I need to go, right? I think. We also got a few things. Nothing to report. Ring finger added. A quest. We got a quest. What is it? Needon was a Glenfathan murderer. We have been to Glenfath at the beginning of the stream. Who murdered our stream. Glenfathan murderer who was notorious for both his brutality and his ability to avoid capture by the tribe's best hunters. The tribes are the people who rule Air Glenfath. When he was finally captured and put to death, his body was buried in a secret place near Cleaban Rilag, which is an Ingwithin ruin where we have been too. The Riog, or something, was given the unusual recommendation in the hopes that the Ingwithin ruin would capture the killer's soul and prevent it from returning to the wheel. And you can see where this ended. Returning to the wheel here, he is being reborn. So they basically didn't want his soul to be reborn because he's a killer and terrible person. During a recent cleansing celebration, an Orlan child stumbled across Needon's grave. Not realizing what she had found, she told her parents, who guessed what it was and in turn told the other members of their tribe. Within a day, Needon's burial site had been plundered by a few foolhardy Glenfathans. The body carried it away for ritual purposes. All that remained was the ring finger from his right hand. The Anamfatha, which are the leaders, oppose the use of Needon's body for preparing sacred objects and will reward anyone who can return it to them. Well, I have the person for the job. It is Sonia. Off she goes. Good stuff. Are we sneaking? We shouldn't be sneaking. We've been here. About 7,000 reais. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Good. Well, I guess it depends on the prices there in Brazil, though. Yeah, the graphics card are pretty high. You can still get good prices here in Europe anyway. In Brazil, they probably are going to have a hard time finding graphics cards because the price of electricity is pretty low, as far as I can tell. Otherwise, people wouldn't be able to eat because electricity is crazy. I pay like, well, I realize I pay little for the electricity. For a 3-person house, I pay 60 euros per month for electricity, and I don't have mining rigs. I use LEDs, or LED, sorry, I use LED lighting. I don't have air conditioning. I don't have heaters on for me, although my father does, and I'm the one who pays electricity. Anyway, yeah, so I realize a lot of people pay way more than that, but, you know, 50 euros is... What's the minimum wage in Brazil? I know it's more. Well, I hope it's more. I think it is more. Fixing the prices. No, it's not really. So at 1,750 euros. That's a pretty good build right there. I recommend, if you can get your hands on a 1080 Ti, you get it. And then everything else is okay. Depends on what you want to do, though. Ryzen 7 would be an interesting thing. I would probably go for a Ryzen 7 rather than a Ryzen 7, not a Ryzen. I say Ryzen, just it's Ryzen. I would probably go for a Ryzen 7 rather than a 8700, which is the Intel version, just because of the price difference. I think it's better to buy, like, it's gonna be better in the future because it's got more processors, cores, and you don't really need, unless you're gonna be doing 4K gaming. You don't need the high level of single thread performance that the 8700 gives you. So I'd probably go with the Ryzen 7, probably the 1850X, which is the 499 euro version, I believe. But then you need a motherboard for that, and then the 1080 Ti. If you want to go for SLI, then it's just gonna be tricky to do an SLI for that price, because it's not worth it to just get more than that unless you are really willing to get a lot of money done. That's gonna be a hell of a gaming rig. For a 3-room apartment with bathroom, balcony, and 2 storage, 2 hallways, and a kitchen, you pay 80 euros per month. That's terrible. Well, but depends on where you live as well, Harry. And you're from London, aren't you? No, wait a minute, you can't be, otherwise you wouldn't be paying euros. Aren't you British? I thought you were. No, you told me. Aren't you German? I think you told me. I'm sorry. I forgot. Don't listen to that man. Oh, boy. He knows nothing. Well, there's many possibilities, but with that money, I would go for the 1080 Ti. No question. Because that's the thing that you want. It's German, yeah. Romania. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. You're paying 80 euros in Romania? That's not good. Man, that's very expensive. Crap. I'm sorry. You pay about 60 euros for the light bill. The light bill. They don't say light bill. English, they don't say light. I know what you mean, Bruno. I know. A louche. You pay for the louche. It's not. It's electricity. It's a lot. It is a lot, yeah. It is a lot. But depends on, as well, I mean, I guess it depends on your income. But if you're willing to pay 1,750 euros, you're probably okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a normal 1080, 4,000. Yeah, still go for it. That's more than half the price. Still go for it. If you want a game... well, it depends on how the 1070 is. But for that price, I mean, because the rest... That's 1,000... That's probably... Yeah, it's probably about 1,000 euros. But the rest, you're still... Like, you can get... For 750, you can get the rest of the stuff. And it's worth it. Because the 1080 is going to last for a long, long time. Unless you're doing 4K, in which case you want two of them. But Jung disagrees. But he also doesn't say anything. Power is laser sabers, maybe. Oh, boy. Anyway. Ooh, we got more powers here for our Cypher. Isn't that lovely? We got Disintegration, which I am not using. This is not actually that great. It is great. It's just accuracy versus 10. Plus 10. It's not... I don't know. Let's see what we have here. Stasis Shell. Is that the first level... Is that the first level 7 that we have? Burps. No, it's not. We got this thing, Time Parasite, which has helped us once. It's very hard to get up there, but that's because this is still bugged. Stasis Shell, that is... A Cypher is able to install... Oh, I know what that one is. That's pretty good, actually. But now we can do damage if we want to. So maybe low-level things. Mind Blades. How much is that doing? A little bit of damage. It's not too bad. And then jumps to targets. It's pretty good, actually. Amplified Thrust. Ugh. Pierce damage. Wait a minute, what? Oh, that's allies. Oh, no, I don't want that. So maybe I'm going to go with Mind Blades. Those are pretty interesting. Somebody told me that Mind Blades were overpowered. I don't believe that. It's not. It's not overpowered. Full Beam, a bunch of crush damage. No, I don't like that. No, Full Beam is amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, screw Mind Blades. Oh, but then again, it's 30. Mind Blades. We're going with Mind Blades. And then we have Talents. Now, for Talents, what do I want? I want higher, like, high health. She is dead. She dies a lot. She dies a lot. So she probably wants this, actually. Maybe this is better. Because she doesn't die in a single turn. Let's see what I can get over here. So for defensive. Superior deflection. Defense while disengaging. Shield deflection. Cautious attack. Defense against blind and hobbled and paralyzed and charmed. And extra will and extra fortitude. And reflex and passive +1. No, that's terrible. Doesn't she have anything? She doesn't get anything, does she? Ranged, recovery when moving. Oh, yeah. Damage reduction. Spirit of Decay. Yeah, Wound Binding is what she needs. Unless I get something over here. Psychic Backlash. That's interesting. Greater Focus. Not interested. Apprentice's Sneak Attack. That's also pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. I can get by without health because I sleep. 10k, 1k, 1080. Yeah. Depending on the city I live in, or you live in the area that things get expensive. Yeah. Medium price of yeah. That's pretty expensive though. Yeah. I heard you saying Lush. Yeah, I am Portuguese. And welcome to the stream, WDT888. Or if you have another way of you want me to call you. Yeah, I'm Portuguese. Oh, you're Brazilian. There, it's just the same thing. Welcome on in. Colonel is... Yeah, there it is. Bruno is telling. I can't imagine what you're powering with that much energy. Okay, so we have athletics up here. I kind of... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta think. Somebody here has an extra... It's her. She has extra survival. So I'm gonna go with athletics here on her. She really doesn't need it, though. To be honest, she really doesn't need it. What she needs is lore so she can cast spells. Like, because she's a frontliner. I could give her a few scrolls and she would be okay. That'd be good. Apprentice's sneak attack. This is also interesting, especially because she has a bunch of debuffs on that thing. That thing looks sick. That's a pretty cool looking thing. It's completely unrealistic, but still pretty cool. That's like a grapple, except a very heavy one that you wouldn't be able to even lift, because that is an anvil. That'd probably weigh, I don't know, probably what, 15 kilograms, 30 pounds, probably about that. Pretty digitation. Okay, what do I want her for? Flames of Devotion, Wrath of 5 Suns, Intense Flames, twice per encounter, full attack, plus some things, Wrath of the 5 Suns. I'm not giving her that, but then again, I don't know if I want anything else for her. Arms Bearer would be good, because sometimes it's useful, but then again, that's sometimes, and I can always reload and just do things. Because this is not supposed to be a role-playing playthrough. It's supposed to be a min-maxing playthrough. I wanna get as much stuff as possible. Wound Binding, Field Triage. Yeah, she just needs defense. That's what she needs. She needs to be capable of standing by herself and just not dying. That's interesting. Extra defense against Charmed, Terrified, Frightened, Dominated, and Confused. Why would you want that? No, well, I guess you can have that already. You can have these two. That's because the wheel works against that. Unstoppable, Graceful Retreat, Superior Deflection. That's always good. I'll go with Superior Deflection for her. Your brother called Bruno is leaving here. Hope he's enjoying his time. The price, yeah, kilowatt hour. It's very big. I'm from Porto, Bruno. Oh, you were asking. Yeah, okay. Hey, Oli Chiza, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, he's here in Porto. Then it's close to me. Electrical central heating. Yeah, electrical central heating is always gonna screw up your bill. But it's only like, what, 30 bucks? It's not that much. I mean, it is a lot, but I guess you're gonna pay that for gas anyway. Oh, it's not. It's actually more expensive. So for her, I'm gonna go Savage Attack. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. Oh. I'm not. I am. Dangerous Implement. No, that's terrible. Beast Slayer. No, these are not. Interrupting Blows. That's plus interrupt. Bloody Slaughter. There's some good stuff in there, but I want her deflection. I want to go with Superior Deflection over there. That's extra 5% chance that she misses things. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful. I think that's how it works. So for Duras over here, he's got lore coming out his butt. He's got athletics. That's good. He's got, that's just gonna go with athletics. He doesn't use that too often. So let's see what I have here. Aggrandizing Radiance. I don't need these. I have these already. I don't want them. Enigma's Charm. That's for not... I have a Cipher for that, so I don't need that. Envenom Strike. Oh, Marksman. Does he have Marksman? He probably has that already. Interrupting Blows. What I need is extra intelligence so that he has area of effect a little bit more. Range defense rating bypass. That's actually pretty awesome. So I might go with Penetrating Shot. But let's see what else he has. Can I press down? I can't. Sign of Flame. Nope. Quick Switch, Wound Binding. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cautious Attack. It's a modal one. I could get him some will, because it's important that he in particular doesn't get like frightened and all that sort of stuff. But then again, Bloody Slaughter, or not Bloody Slaughter, Penetrating Shot is pretty awesome. It's a model. I don't need that. Some will. It is. Bull's Will. Pretty good. I-7700. Not the K version. Okay. That's reasonable. A 1070. For a 8 GB version. Well, if you're not gonna game at at 4K or even at 1440, you don't need the 8 GB version. Unless you want to keep that graphics card for a long while, for like more than 2 years. Because in 2 years, the 4 GB version is not going to be enough. But 8 GB, yeah, probably 8 gigabytes is better. Because if you want to just, you know, pass it along and just get a new one in 2 years, then you don't need the 4 GB. You might as well save it because you're not going to use them. Depends on the games you play as well, I suppose. For 16 gigabytes, SHD, that's pretty good. I wouldn't get an SSHD though. I would get a full-on HD and then a boot drive because they're pretty cheap. I suppose it depends on. They're pretty good. The SSHDs are pretty decent, but still a normal, like if you get a 250 gigabyte for a boot drive, that's good enough. You can even install some games in there, and then and modern hard drives are pretty fast anyway, so you're good. Rav is over here. He needs survival, basically. He needs damage reduction, like, through the roof if I can. If I can get it up there. I can't, most likely, but we'll see. Let's see what I have. Some bonus levels. I probably will go with bonus 4th level. That would be interesting. Marksman. Utility. Sign of Flame. Secrets. So I have the Thunder. Yeah. Corrode. Freeze. Good. Good. I am using him for shock damage, which is good. Let's see. Marksman would be nice. But he casts spells more than anything, so it doesn't matter. It's only at the beginning of the game that you actually get these guys to cast spells. What I do need him for, and I know that for sure. Actually, I need Superior Deflection. What am I talking about? Superior Deflection. He doesn't have armor. He needs deflection. Although the armor is for damage reduction, but he still needs deflection. He got only 60. That's just terrible. I need to unpause for it to activate. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got this. We got this. Let's go back to Cadnua. Have a nap there. It's all fine. You're playing Final Fantasy 15. Oh, for those games, you're playing that. Yeah, you should be okay with the 4. You are gonna be okay for sure with the 4 gigabyte version. Although Assassin's Creed Origins, you might want to check into look into that though, into the minimum requirements.
Last thing the deer
or recommended ones.
Is another foreign colony.
Shut up, Jonas. We got a guest in here. I need to go to the main keep and have a chat with him. Let's see if we're gonna arrest him again, because the last guest that we got, I arrested him or killed him. I don't remember. No, I killed him. Because he was a slaver. But for those games, you're okay. The problem with high amounts of video RAM is that some games will absolutely need it, but they're very rare. And throughout my 15 years of gaming, I only really found probably like prizes and things like that actually required a lot of video RAM for you to like more than the base things that you got. Like for example, I remember when I bought my GTX 1080, my 760, I bought the 2 gigabyte version, and I never had problem with VRAM. I never had problems. But there was one game at the time when I bought it 3 years ago. There was one game that actually wouldn't run on maximum on that graphics card at 1080. And it was Battlefield 4. Because of VRAM. Like The Witcher 3 would run on maximum, or wouldn't run on maximum, but it wasn't because of VRAM. It was because of just the graphics weren't powerful enough. So that's the thing. You're getting a 1070 with 8 gigabytes. You're never really gonna, unless the game is very specific, you're never really gonna come at a point like, for example, The Witcher 3 on my 760. I couldn't run the game on maximum on that card. I got like what, 20 frames per second or something on maximum on 1080p, but I couldn't run it on maximum, and I didn't have enough VRAM for the game, but I couldn't run it on maximum not because of the VRAM, just because the graphics card couldn't handle the frame rate, or just couldn't handle the game. So when you lowered the graphics quality to a point where you had frames, the VRAM would come down anyway. So, you know, you see, that's the thing. You don't really need the VRAM that much in weaker cards. For 1070 is pretty amazing though. So 4 gigabytes, I would say that, yeah, you could go with a 8 gigabytes. You have a GTX 980M. Can't run Final Fantasy. That game is so badly optimized. If a 980M can't run it, because it's not that much worse than a normal 980. And 980 is good. It depends on what high means, but still. Yeah, VRAM is for more when you have a lot of pixels, or when, and welcome to the stream, Pascal, by the way, yeah, or when you're doing a lot of anti-aliasing. That's what you need VRAM for. And games that have very high quality texture as well. That also works. Oh, Fellow of Saint Waidwen and Lord Sidrock. Wait a minute. What? Oh no, this is our friend. This is our hireling, I should say, not friend, not necessarily friend. Let's see. A wealthy noble by the name of Lord Sidrock has arrived at the stronghold. He seeks your aid in defending his keep from his rivals. That sounds like a fun time. Ah, it's good you're here. I simply must speak with you, my lady. Very well, let's hear it. You call for your allies and stride towards the dice. Or whatever that was called. It might say right there, I can't read that. So there we go. As I'm sure you are well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress is beset by thieves. I am sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. This has the stink of jealousy upon it. It will be weeks before I can secure my holdings, and by then it will be too late. I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on short notice. You mean money? He doesn't have money. And so I turn to you, my lady. Is there anything you can do? I'd like a moment to discuss this with my people. Certainly. With a respectful bow. Or bow. I think it's bow. I think it said bow. Sidrock steps back out of earshot. I could steal from him. I think I know what this means. Come hither. Is there any assistance you can give? Yes. Make a stand. I'll see to the... No, I want just... I'll see that these jealous rivals are dealt with. Marvelous! May I, inquire as to your intentions? Yes, let's see, I'll have missives sent to every noble in my lands. I'm sure Aloth can handle them discreetly. He could. Should I do that? I should. Let's go. Thank you, my lady. It is an enormous relief to have this burden off my shoulders. Bless you. And Aloth is going to be busy for 7 days because he's going to have to deal with all these jealous people. But Aloth is not with me. Or I don't run with Aloth, so that's fine. You haven't played the DLC yet. I've grinded Shadows of War so hard. Well, if it's a fun game. People say it's a fun game. We got some boots over there. We got some spells over here. Ooh, a lot of stuff. And we're getting all of this stuff, of course, because of our buildings that we have in Cadnua. So it's only natural that we do this. And I'm also going to sleep so I can get the might bonus over there. Your eyes open to a familiar scene. Durance sits with his staff laid across his lap, a malignant flame sprouting from one end. He is difficult to make out, his features soft, bleeding together, but the staff you can see clearly, its etchings aglow in molten orange. Although Durance's face is difficult to distinguish, there is no mistaking the hardened expression, the furrowed brow. His voice hisses and sputters, low and unintelligible, as though having a private argument with the staff. Traces of spittle catch the firelight as they fly from his lips like sparks. Okay, it's important to remind you what Durance is. He is a follower of Magran, the goddess of fire, the goddess who engineered, he also engineered, for the goddess, the death of Elthas, the god of rebirth. And now, they didn't like each other, quite clearly, Elthas and Magran. It's also not completely sure that it's Elthas that died. It might have been just a person, but anyway. He hasn't heard from Magran since the whole thing, so let's see what he has to say. And to your surprise, there is a female figure behind him. You are about to call out a warning when you realize it is the Magran statue where you met Durance at the fork. Yes, that was where we met him. Yet, she seemed almost alive for a moment. Her cast shadow seemed as if it was moving, cloaked. Then, it is still frozen with a night at its back. So maybe she's still watching over him? She just doesn't say anything. One of the things that Durance... That Magrin is, she's the goddess of trials as well. So Durance really focuses on that. The trial and tribulation of one's life, in his opinion, is what makes life... But it's not necessarily from a philosophical perspective that he doesn't really care for that, but it's more... you could say that it's what makes life worth living, but it's not what he thinks. He's more in regards to he's not worthy of Magrin, being not worthy of Magrin is not accepting a trials. He does this time and again. So his trial here is actually not hearing from Magrin. Magrin just doesn't say anything. She used them to kill Elthas, and then she stopped talking. He's the only person that survived out of the 12 engineers that made the bomb and were supporting the 12 people that were standing on the bridge that blew up with a bomb. There is something odd about one of the symbols, a circle of 12 smaller circles. See? One of the smaller circles glows brightly, but the other 11 give off little light. They flicker and fade like dying embers. That's the other ones that died, I suppose. Between his hissing curses, Durance lowers his face close to the staff and blows on the fading circles with panicked rapidity, coaxing light from them, but they do not ignite. One of them, or one by one, the light of the circles dies, and smoke rises from their ashes. Only one still burns. Durance hurls his staff at his feet. As it clatters to the ground, its edges have become soft, difficult to find. Like its owner, the staff has become a blur. You close your eyes and reopen them, and Durance is there, picking up his staff from the ground, but the blur is gone, and you are awake. This is the continuation of his quest. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You did not answer if you got the FAR mod. Oh, yeah, sorry, Young. I haven't installed it yet. I will get the FAR mod, yeah. No, Mordor is the old one. War is the old one, I think. Or the new one, I think. Yeah, there it is. But that is contraband. Yeah. Well, it would be, because... Well, technically, if you pay your dues at the border, it wouldn't be contraband. At least that's how it works here in Portugal. I just like the last tablet I had. I ordered it off eBay on the United States, and I paid like 30 euros to get it in Portugal, and just got it for a little bit cheaper. And will you play with dub or sub? That's a good idea. What do you think, Young? What do you think is the best? I do like the dub version. The voices, they're pretty good. But if I want to see the actors if they're on the original Japanese version, if they're good. Although the problem with that is that it's for a stream. It's kind of tricky. So probably, yeah. Now I'm just thinking. I'm just forgetting that I'm doing it on camera. So probably sub then. No, probably dub. Sorry, I'll do the dub because otherwise I would probably the sub because I'm more of a sub guy. Yeah, as long as you pay custom tax, that's the word, Harry. Okay, so let's have a chat with Durance. Your face is full of need, Durance snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. Yeah, I had some questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
I'm gonna go with these two questions here, just to see if there's anything new. I don't think so. Let's see.
If doubts and...
There it is.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
I had another vision of you, Durance, because we had one before. One of the symbols on your staff, it was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity, and we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
Drayden, welcome to the stream. You got hiccups. Welcome on in. I'm not a dubber, I'm a subber. What did I say? But playing on camera, it's gotta be a sub. Why would you order from Amazon USA? Because it's cheaper. It was cheaper. Basically like $100, where here, if I bought it here on Portugal, it was like 200. So, nope. Getting it outside of country. Because screw you. And besides, the country gains more from me paying the 30 custom things. I saw a symbol with 12 circles on his staff. What does it represent?
That symbol? The God Hammer.
Yep, that's the bomb that I was talking about. Then it was the God Hammer symbol I saw extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the God Hammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margaret had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
I thought they had died. I thought he had said that they had died. Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best. But Margaret's flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
Yeah, you can't take him seriously. He lies. He lies. What he's saying here is outright wrong. It says that it leaves no room for interpretation. He's not referring to what I saw. He's not referring. He might not have even seen what I saw, because he doesn't see these things. Not necessarily, anyway. He didn't see himself become blurry, and didn't see the 12 dots, all of them going out except for one. Now that leaves plenty of room for interpretation. But one interpretation, it really isn't that the God Hammer, that he basically left the other ones. That's not what it is. It means that the other ones died. Let's see. I know what I saw. Flames distort all that lies around them. That's kind of going against Magron right there. And you never seem to be far from a flame. Flames may leave no doubt as to what or where they are, but why they are is a... that's an interesting one. I kind of want to go with that. Why they are is anyone's guess.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing. Only an opening of the eyes.
That's what convincing is.
I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
What it means, he would burn me. He would burn me. That's what he means. Let's keep moving. Yep. So he talked a little bit more, and off we go. I gotta work on my Japanese. That's why subs are nice, because you can just learn Japanese at the same time, sort of, a little bit. The problem is that the Japanese in anime is just so very different from normal Japanese. You like to read, Bruno.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
The thing about playing a video game on camera, though, is that a lot of people was just like, you are listening right now. I'm talking to you, fair viewer, amazing viewer, delicious viewer. I say viewer, but you might not be watching right now. I'm talking to you that are not watching. Why am I making sound on your device? What is this, a cell phone? What am I? Where am I right now? You're not watching? Watch me. Look at me. You're still not watching. Okay, that's fine. But see what I mean? There's people that are listening right now that don't see. That's fine. That's perfectly all right. And that's why playing a game that is not English, because this is an English stream, playing a game that is not English with subs rather than dubs, I would need to... It's like what I do in Knights of the Old Republic, where I talk over the characters. Yeah, that's the characters that just say... That's what needs to be done. So let's go to Brackenbury, because I want to see if the... I want to see if the place of the Animansters is all destroyed, because the last time we left the city, everything was being destroyed and burned. So yeah. Your legs. That doesn't look necessarily changed. It's not very different. Well, it is different enough that Japanese people will be able to tell you right away. And it depends on the anime you watch as well. Because there's anime that I don't even need subs. I can understand all the things that are said. Daijoubu ka? All that sort of stuff. I don't care for that. You would sound like a waifu. Why would I sound like a waifu? Delicious viewer. Are you a member of the White Glove Society? Good callback, Harry. Or not callback, good reference. Don't cater to normal facts. I think that, isn't that from that name? Isn't that from Something Awful? I have never been to Something Awful. I believe it is that, isn't it? Or is it for Chan? I don't know. I don't belong in places where those things are thing. There's a dub in Brazilian, in Brazilian Portuguese, because you can. There is. Because you can. I looked at it. I don't have that. Because I can change this these languages, but it doesn't actually change the voiceover. It just changes the writing, which is enough, I suppose.
I'm on the trail.
How did I not take all this stuff? There's nobody here. There's nobody here. The house, the brilliant house of the brilliant minds of Dunwich Row, the secret police of this country, is now nowhere. This is actually not where the animesters are. I'm gonna go to the animesters. They're over there. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing Nier Automata in Tuesday's stream. So, in 2 days. Oh, it's all broken. They brought this down. Of course they did. Can I go and kill the dozens? I can't, can I? No, I didn't.
Hail and well met.
She's not saying anything. It's interesting. Well, that's that. We don't really need to be here. We don't have anything to do here. At least I don't think so. Let's look at our quests. Passage of the Six, that's one thing I need to do. The one that got away, Devil of Karok, or Karok, is better half. That is for Igatter. Oh, that's the terrible Dragon of Death. I have met the gift bearer Maneha. She's holding Abbey of the Fallen Moon. That's got to do with Hylia and the other god that I don't remember. Dream and Memory. That's for the Grievian Mother. Siege of Carhold. Yeah, True Form. That's for Heravius. Yeah, Child of 5 Sons. Palagina. Long Hunt. Heravius. Then just it's good. The Master Below. Oh yeah, that's not good. Jurus was evasive when I asked him about the Fading Circle. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think we got everything sort of done. Oh, I need to go back to Alari to complete that. And the bounty. I forgot about the bounty. Dang it. I need to deliver dead men. Yeah, that's another thing. The Blade of the Endless Paths. Dustin. Oh, let's go back to Dustin. See if that worked. See if he has the... It's in the first fires. See if he has my blade. Fake Brazilian. Is Magic RPGs never... Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, you play only soccer games. Yeah, no RPGs for you. Let's go in there. Why play snooker when there's snooker? Exactly. Can't send 2 guys running after a ball. Well, yeah. You got 20 balls. You got 2 guys running after 20 balls. Then 22 or however many. How many balls are there in snooker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not right. That's not right. I'm not counting it properly. Let's go back here and get our sword, because we came over here with a few pieces of a sword that we got underneath our keep. And hopefully this guy has a sword now, because he didn't have it before. Dustin! Dang it! Why didn't you give me my sword? Do I need to buy it? The White Spire. The White Spire was found among the possessions of a member of the Order of Bleak Walkers. I don't need to buy it. Why didn't he get me my sword? When is he gonna be done? Dude! Seriously, this guy's terrible. I don't know how many turns we need to wait, because it's actually turns. I like soccer.
You must gather.
Soccer is pretty good. Football, for basically all the world. It's pretty fun. It's just that I can't run very fast or very long, so can't really play for very long. I'm good at keep, though. Goal keep. Well, I'm better than I would be otherwise at any other spot. But yeah. So, need to go back over here because we got a bounty. Last stream, actually. Very nasty bounty. It wasn't as nasty as other things that we found in that spot, but that was very nasty nonetheless. And we need to go to the northwest of this area. We're also going to sleep again, because why not? We need to go over there, because that's where we get our bounties. Go. Fast. Exactly. RPGs and fighting games. Although fighting games. What do you mean fighting games? Like Guilty Crown? Or Tekken? RTSs are nice. What's your favorite RTS, Bruno? Mine? Well, probably StarCraft would be. No, StarCraft. You know what? I like StarCraft a lot. My favorite RTS is Company of Heroes. Just gonna go out and say it. I think I've said it before, just not on camera. Company of Heroes, my favorite RTS. It's just different. But StarCraft is nice. It's just such a huge barrier of entry if you want to play it online. I got through that barrier of entry. Now I just need to get good. I know how to play it, at least. Well, I can't talk at the same time, but yeah.
Greetings.
So, smells is bad. We got money. Okay, any other bounties? Oh, there's more bounties. We got ourselves some bounties. Let's do some bounties, guys. A couple of weak names here, he says. This time around, there's Daroth Grimholt, the vampire, and he's priest the Crucible Knights are after. Also have a bounty here for the Green Death. Well, that sounds like a superhero. And this last one's from the Clan Fathens at Ibrel's Well. Seems they're after a looter. Okay, tell me about the Grimholt dude. Is some kind of rabble-rouser, fancies himself a visionary. Thing is, they've tried to kill him before, it didn't stick. Now he's a vampire, and set up some kind of cult in the catacombs beneath the Copperlands district in Defiance Bay. The Ducal Palace wants him removed permanently. Which is interesting because they're all dead. So, yeah. What about this priest? Thorfinn, a high priest of the Scattered God, who is the head of Eothas. He wasn't actually called the Scattered God, he's now Scattered God because they blew him up. That's why he's scattered, has been desecrating grave sites all over Deerwood. No idea what he's looking for, but he and his men killed a squad of Crucible Knights sent to stop him, and now they want his head. Last known sighting was in Esternwood, which we are there. Okay. Yeah, we're going there. What about the Green Death? Some alchemist in Mercyvale wants the head of Glasdial the Troll, also known as the Green Death. The fellow didn't say what he wanted it for, only that he's willing to pay very well. If that suits you, I'd suggest you look for Glasdial in Le Arehem. I have no idea what that is. What about the Clan Fathens? Who are they after? Songsmith Roska, the Norwalk chanter. She and her associates have been looting in Withen ruins, and the Clan Fathens at Ibrel's Well want her to pay for her crimes, and they'll pay us to see it done. Roska has a cab outside Kleab and Relac. Oh, we've been there. Good. So we have at least 3 of these available bounties. So I'm very happy for that. Cobras for the win. 7 Strike 2. Oh, Cobras, I didn't play it. 7 Strike 2 is pretty amazing. Pretty awesome. Dragon Ball Budokai 10. Oh, yeah. I hear that's the nice one. The Tenkaichi one. Tekken and Bloody Roar. I don't know Bloody Roar.
Last thing.
Shut up, Jonas. I hate you so much. Age of Empires 4. Oh, wait a minute. Did it come? Oh, no. Age of Empires 3 came out, like, many years ago. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. A game with that name, it's gonna be sucky. Just saying. You see what happened to SimCity? That's what happened to SimCity. It's probably not even the same team. That's the problem. It's not the same team that's making it. 50 hours in Golden Axe. Now that's dedication. That game can be beaten like in what? An hour? If you're good at it. Oh, you ran it on an 8096. I know what that is. Have you seen? Now you can play StarCraft 2 for free. Oh yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, I have paid full price for StarCraft 2, as well as the first expansion. Still haven't played the second one. It's how you look when you play. Sudden Strike Steam sometime? That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. That game is so nice. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I have a lot of games to play, though. So where are we going? We are not going to sleep. We're just going to Esternwood. Let's deal with a bounty here. And let's murder. Let's kill. Let's pillage. Well, it's just a bounty, really. It's not that much to be excited for. But these things are pretty hard. And I don't know if these are going to be harder than the other ones. Because the last one was really nasty. And I also... Oh, it should be up there. Now, I have autopause. So, as soon as I see an enemy, the game pauses. That's all I need, really. There's no need to sneak around. We've snuck around here pretty well. Shelby Cobra? Is that... Cobra is a game? Or is the car? Because I don't like either. I don't know the game, and I don't like the car. Maybe even the third one. Never tried it. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're Euthasian wardens, the scattered god. They were mentioned. Okay, so we're good here. E2 mic is ready. You guys haven't seen any terrible things happen on stream, right? Like frame rate drops or anything. That's all that matters. Hey guys! Oh, they're coming. Okay, let's disable AI. So these guys are gonna be probably vampires or something. No, they're not. Okay, so that's not actually too bad. I'm gonna send you over here, and I'm gonna start with this, and then I'm gonna go with this. AI is on. Should be good. I'm gonna do. I need to stop sneaking with a few of these guys. Are you sneaking? There he goes. Okay. So I'm gonna try and paralyze you. Here Ravis finished his ability. Let's do the Twin Stones. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Okay, you need to attack this guy. Durance finished his ability. Let's do Dire Blessing here. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, there's guys attacking from back there. This should go well. This should go well. Let's do Mind Blades. Oh no. Oh, freaking hell. Confused. Confused is not too bad. I can handle that. That's fine. Okay. No, he's still confused. That's the one. Okay. So I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need Prevention Against Confusion. I think it's a pretty early level one. Sickened and Weakened. Against Fear. That's not it. Hobbled and Stuck. Seriously? It's a friendly target. Dazed and Confused. That's the one. Okay. So nobody gets confused. And I'm gonna cast this. Which should work because that is against... That's gonna go well. So no more finished that ability. It looks like it did work very well. So you keep going. I'm still waiting for the Done Against Confusion. I'm gonna go with Nature's Mark. Decrease their deflection. Durance finished his thing. And we got Dire Blessing. Finally we can cast it because I was casting it and got confused. It's those guys or something. They're zealots. Yeah, Durance finished that. And then I have the actual Blessing. We're not taking damage. You might have noticed that we have taken very little damage and only on our front line. Hiravis finished his thing. I could cast nothing else. Oh, Hiravis is... What is he doing? Oh, he got confused and he changed his weapon. Durance... Oh, he got knocked down. It's fine. Let's reduce their melee prowess. Let's see. Why are you not attacking? Don't know. Let's do Phantom Foes here on that guy. That's good. Did it work? Durance finished his thing. Are you AI? Yeah. Why are you not attacking? I don't understand why she... Oh, she gets prone. Oh, she got prone now. Okay. It's that one. That was a destruction. So these bounties are easy peasy. I'm okay with that. Need to be said. Person... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's even worse then. That's even worse, Bruno. Shelby Oh, that's what it was then, the Cobra. Thank you for telling me.
Gotcha.
Well, since Brazil lost the World Cup, they just have given up on soccer. Just don't like it anymore. Just I don't care nada disso aí, viu? Let's see what we have over here. Code of Ill Payment. Is it good? Damage reduction. Oh, it's because it's exceptional. Just adds a little bit of resolve. That's okay. But I don't really need it. Because I have other things. And we got that done. I think I killed all of them. That was all of them. I am a badass. And Ring Finger is completed. Sonya has returned to the stronghold. Let's see what happens. So this Ring Finger was somebody that was buried. And somebody mean that was buried. And apparently they were using his body to do nice, nasty things. The hunt for Needon's remains proved difficult as the Glenfathan lied incessantly to cover for those who were responsible. An Orland Bree-Shalgwyn helped Sonya sort the truth out, eventually recovering every part of the dead murderer's body. Though the Glenfathan were more than willing to lie about what they had done, none of them turned violent when Sonya and the Bree-Shalgwyn confronted them. An Anamfath ordered the Brishalgwyn to bury the body in a new location that was less well traveled than the paths near Cleaban Rilak. Upon returning to Cadnua, Sonny realized that the Anamfath had never asked for Niden's ring finger to be returned, which means she got it. +3 Constitution. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's pretty good. I like it. 3 Constitution. Do I have 3 Constitution? +3 on the girdle. On my girdle. Do I need that? You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I get another girdle. Sounds like a good plan. Get another girdle for her, maybe. You joked for Germany. Well, wait a minute. Where do I need to go? Cleaban Relag. That's another one. But I don't know where that would be. I think it's north of here. There's many things over there and I just don't know. Let's look at the journal here. So, Cleaban Relag. That's in Copper Lane. Le Aremen. I have no idea what that is. No idea where it is. I'm going back to Cadnua so I can see that. I think I can imagine, Bruno. I think I can imagine. Here in Portugal, it's not. It's obvious. Like if you watch the news, like there's always like 10% at least. Oh, there's another noble
the deer would need.
over here. Noble woman over here. Like at least 10% of the news segments are about football, and it's more. There's more. It's just it's not okay. It's just not okay because it's so obviously manipulated. It's not manipulated, I guess. It's just the interest of whoever pays for that. Just so obviously about that. It's basically adverts. (7-1) and then run. And the same do the same for people who are like Benfica here. Just 7-1. Oh, it's been a while though. Against Vigo, that was terrible for them. I don't remember what it was for, but it was just really nasty. Okay, so we have something over here for me. Lovely. And then the rest of the stuff can stay where it is. And I am going to change that. So we have over here dexterity, reflex, and defense when stunned. That's nice. What? Oh, don't tell me it's not usable. What? Oh, it's an... Oh, no. Extra perception. I need that. Let's see. You have +2. You have 0 base constitution for her. What do you have up there? Extra deflection. Invisibility when hit by a critical hit. I thought it was a ring because it's a finger, and I thought for some reason I thought it was a ring. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's got some constitution there already. You have Airglan Fath. Do you really have a thing called the Airglan Fath? What is that? No, he doesn't. That's his background. Okay, so he might want that, actually. That is for extra intellect. That's so nice, though. Yeah. I'm throwing that away. She has boots of constitution. Those are not necessary. And I don't think I have other boots. So there we go. That wasn't bad. At least I got it with those. I got those boots. Oh no, wait a minute. There's somebody else. Isn't there? A dear and noble woman has arrived seeking employment. Oh! That's a hireling. A dear and noble woman. 6 prestige. That's pretty good. Let's see who I'm gonna fire. I have a skirmish archer over here. And a vanguard soldier. Warden of the Hills. I'm gonna go with a vanguard soldier and get the dear and noble woman there. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's fine. It's all good. Hey, Trouble Bar, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. Is football the only sport Portugal is good at? No. We're very good at judo. Judo. We're very good at... I'm pretty sure beach football is pretty good. It's what it is. Volleyball, I think. But less. So, we're world champions for beach football. And we are usually world champion at judo. And I'm pretty sure there's other things that I'm forgetting. And that anybody that... Yeah. Yeah. It's about that. I don't remember exactly. There's other stuff, though. Okay. So, we need to go to Brackenbury. Not Brackenbury, actually. Copperlane. Because there are some stuff in the catacombs. There's a bounty, basically, in the catacombs, and that's where we're going. The worst Brazilians, I think, yeah, the worse they do, the more they pay attention. Isn't that how it goes? That's always how it goes. You don't like samba? Oh my god. You are a criminal. You are a criminal, Bruno. I don't like samba either. Funk. Well, did you guys like funk? Heat? Well, I suppose. You
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Got a bunch of wages. And the beach. I don't miss a wizard. That's a good question. WDT8088. Yeah, I don't miss a wizard. Mostly because Hiravis is very good at... basically, because a wizard is an all-round spellcaster. And I have trouble with that. I have a lot of trouble with that. Because I suck. Why are you guys taking so long? Oh, because he's sneaking. Sorry. He's an all-round spellcaster. So it's tricky for me to just really get him. So what I do is I have a lot of damage dealer over here. And I have a lot of crowd control over here with my Cypher. So he's a druid and I have my Cypher. A lot of crowd control. And the crowd control, and I have a little bit of damage here as well if I need to. So I can kind of back that up a little bit. And then I have Durance for auras and things, which is very important, of course. But I guess Durance would never really substitute the... we're going to the catacombs right now. Would never really substitute the wizard, so that's only natural. Sweden is best at all sports, except the ones that are sportish. Jab! Jab! Right there. Sweden's got a pretty good soccer team. And I'm not sure of other things. I am sorry, I don't pay a lot of attention. So we're looking for somebody down here. And I don't know where they are. Bossa Nova is okay. Yeah, Bossa Nova is amazing. Is that Samba? Is that considered Samba? And you must say goodbye, Travavar. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it for the little bit that you showed up. Thank you very much for showing up. I don't know where we're going. There's somebody in here. The game is gonna auto-pause as soon as we see an enemy, so it should be okay. It should be okay. Where are they? Where are the enemies? Oh, there's dead people in here. That was probably me who forgot to loot that properly. There's Dargles. Does that fit? Does that fit with what I was described? What is the quest here? No, it's not this one. It's this one. No. Yes. So, Daroth Grimold, he's now a vampire. So it does quite fit with what I was expecting. There's a problem with this, though. Apart from the fact that it's a vampire. Disable the AI.
Of course.
Let's get you guys in here. There's a problem with that, which is that I can't really get too close. And, because it's a vampire, they're gonna try to get us to fight them. So it should be fine there. And I'm gonna have Durance cast Prayer Against Treachery. And then I have Bark Skin. I think I did it on everybody. I did. Okay, then Hiravis finishes his ability. That's okay. I can have big balls going in there. That's gonna go well. And Durance finished his ability. Let's get this going. And I'm gonna trigger you guys for AI. And I guess you can have the AI as well. It's only the front lines. Oh, no! That's a wizard. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Durance and Ravis both... Oh, I just killed the wizard. We have a Dargul. Should be fine. Ravis finished this thing. Mark of Nature. Let's go with it. Let's turn you guys on and send the frontliners forward. Hopefully, anyway. Can I? Go on in. Yeah, it's working. Okay, does anybody have ranged weapons when they shouldn't? Okay, good. Okay. They sent their archers first. Because they dumb. Because they really dumb. Which means I need to send my heroes over there. My heroes. I need this in here. They're not gonna like this. Ravis finished his ability. They're not gonna like this. What is this against? Fortitude. Are they very strong? They are pretty strong. Some of the vampires are very strong. So I want something against reflex. Well, that's easy. Hailstorm. Okay, where are you, Iravius? He's kind of standing to the side, which is pretty good. I'm going to send him over here. Okay, good. So I should be able to cast Hailstorm back there. No, I can't. Can I? I can. Okay, so I can see that from here, which is great. And you guys need to really disengage and just go in there. And screw that guy. Yeah, this is going to work. This is definitely going to work. Let's get a little bit of this. What's the range? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. Selenumber finished their ability. I think I can do another one. I can do actually Phantom Foes. This is going to go well. This is going to go well. Let's see if we still have the protection against treachery. For 10 more seconds, we have Selenumber finished their ability, which is really nice. And let's try and get one of these guys or somebody to be confused. That's very nice. Let's go with another one of these. That's going well. You are not attacking. Why not? I don't know. Are you being... Oh, you're... Why are you front? Oh, because of the way I cast spells. Let's get a paralyzation in here. Fast, please. Okay, that's good. Then we can attack over there. That's a kill. Oh, I'm taking damage. No, she's actually... prayer against treachery, please. Coming right up.
Breathe.
That's good. And now you switch your weapon, please. And then we have those guys back there, which is going to be a problem. I'm going to send Hiravius up there. Hiravius, what can you do? Well, you have a few things over here. Like these beautiful things. Let's go with it. You are doing your thing. Let's send you guys up there. So you guys can do damage. And let's do another Twin Stones. And they're going to be very upset with that Bull of Fear. And that's Darrow of Grimold over there. The dummy. I'm going to try and paralyze him. See if I can do that. Why are you not attacking? It's weird.
Border Republics.
Should be fine.
Don't even...
It's fine, Durance. And he's still the last one. Good for him. Did he... What did he do? I don't know what he did. But we killed him. So there we go. Sweden is the land of Paradox, which is one of my favorite companies in terms of development. Because Europa Universalis. And the other one that I don't remember. I'm sorry. What's the other one? Crusader Kings, that's the one. The first proper 4X video game that I played was Crusader Kings, the first one. I got it for free on a games magazine. And at first I was like, I don't really understand this game. And I didn't. And then I played it for an afternoon. And then I became understanding. And I restarted that game so many times. And then eventually I just stopped playing it because there were other games to play. But yeah, Crusader Kings is pretty amazing. And then Europa Universalis 4. But that's quite something as well. Tyranny is from Obsidian. It's developed by Obsidian. It's published by Paradox, but the publisher is a different thing. This game is also published by Paradox. Let's see if I can get the credits. I can't see the credits while in here. But this game is also published by Paradox. But that's a different thing. Hey, Dalton. No, still feeling the same. Publisher and the developer. Two different things. Have I seen the new Paradox game, Surviving Mars? Yes, I have. I haven't. I've seen like a trailer only. So let's see. Next is gonna be Cleaban Rilak. There's apparently... It's not a troll. Is it a troll? No. No, it's not a troll. People are basically plundering these ruins again. And because the Erglanfathen don't like people getting into their ruins, they sent me there to kill somebody. Let's do this. Where are we going? We've been here before. This was main quest stuff. This is where we found out that the leaden key is actually responsible for all the babies being born without souls. And we have somebody over there. Okay, so I think this is a nice, lovely bottleneck. Let's get you over there. Disable the AI. Just for controlling of positions. And let's get in there. Itumak. Itumak is not even injured. Well, he just got an arrow to the face. Good. Okay, so armor. Bark skin. How long does bark skin last? 20 seconds. That's not too bad. Okay, then you need to turn on the AI. And nope. No, you need to. Yeah, you need to turn on the AI. I don't know why I sometimes like drag instead of clicking. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot that guy. That's a prospector. Yeah, these guys are looking for monies. Getting a paralyzed would be nice. Let's go with that. But then again, let's just shoot. Okay, what else? Why are you moving? Shoot that guy. And don't move. Never move. Ever. He finished casting the thing. And I have that. And then I can do the blessing for extra defense. And I can now send you guys because this has a much better area. There we go. Why are you not attacking? Nobody understands. Why are you not attacking? Oh, they're all dead. Okay. I think this is gonna be an easy one. Just saying. Let's get a paralysis over there. And let's get a mind blades over here. Can't get it. I should be able to. That worked. Let's get a paralysis over there. I can't. Can't get a paralysis. It's got paralyzed for a little while. Should be okay there. That works. You're gonna need to heal you, and I'm gonna need to bring you out of there. Because those guys are attacking you, and I don't like that. Itumak, get around.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Not you. Well, you, I suppose. Okay, he's taking quite a lot of damage. Let's heal him. And let's get that guy down. They're on Guardian stance, so it's going to be tricky. So again, I finished their ability. Let's keep shooting. That should be okay here. We are doing some damage, but not a huge amount. Okay. Let's get Durance in there to try and keep Itumak alive. And kill him, come on. That's the one, okay. That's good. And Groshka over here is the actual bounty. Always the last one. Should be fine. She's going for Itumak though. She's nasty. 23 health. Pretty good.
I'd be glad to.
I actually spent quite a lot of time, well, spent in the past, quite a lot of time playing first-person shooters. But now with YouTube, oh, there's the head. Now with YouTube, I just don't anymore. I don't have time. I'm more into racing simulators now, to be honest. It's more fun, to be honest. Way more fun than first-person shooters. Well, of course, this also requires the investment of getting the wheel. But yeah. Crysis is amazing. My favorite one, though, my favorite first-person shooter is Far Cry, the original one. That was the stuff. Crysis is pretty awesome. Okay, so now that we have 3 bounties out of 4 done, we're going back to Katanua. We're going to sleep. We're going to get our reward. Very important. Or rewards. Which is experience as well, which is really nice. I think we are missing still 2 level ups to level 14, which is one from Midair and another one from Sagani because they're lagging behind a little bit. And then from here we're going back to Erglan Faf to deal with people and see if we can get into the rest of the city, because that is a fantastic city and I'm really raring is the word. Raring to go there. Far Cry 4 is one of the few shooters you liked. I played Far Cry 3 and it was pretty fun. It wasn't worth the full price though. I mean, for the graphics I guess you could say that. It's like, it's just the graphics really, because otherwise it's a $20 game. But the graphics make it more, it's nice graphics, okay. Or I could take my car for a spin. No! My car is front-wheel drive, it's terrible. Also, it costs money. And also, yeah. Racing your own car is something else. Let's talk to the warden.
Hail and well met.
I got the rewards here. And the experience. And that's that. And we leveled up. Ether didn't. Well, Sagani did. So let's see what she is. You're getting a deja vu. That's no wonder. Oh no, wait a minute. What are you talking about? About things that I said? I say things all the time. BioShock Infinite. Oh, you're asking Bruno. Okay, so we got a little bit of money there. No rewards here. Just going that for the extra lore. Nothing new to report. The Waxmaker added, which is a quest. We didn't do that one. Okay, let's see what this one is. In the southern Adir province of Maganon, the wizard and the inventor Galef spent decades creating devices that could mimic magical effects and properties. His fellow wizards viewed Galef's work with disdain, but one area of research intrigued even the elitists, or elitists, or whatever, however you say that. A device that could replicate entire magical objects. The Waxmaker. Interesting name. The key of Galef's research was an enchanted mold. When Galef died of old age, his remote workshop was eventually plundered by southern barbarians who had been sacking the province for years. All of this work was believed to have been lost. Recently, an anonymous patron has been inquiring across the Eastern Reach for aid in recovering some of Galef's research notes using leads that were discovered by unknown means. Well, that's Sonia's work then. She goes there. She's gonna take care of that.
Is another.
Shut up, Durance. This guy. Off we go then. Watch now. I can watch now, but it's just it's sound. I can do it. Let's see. Let's see. I can't hear. You guys might be able to hear. I'm gonna mute the volume here. Now, dummy. What are you doing? Idiots. What is that? Oh, it's snow. Okay, maybe. I don't know. That's not... You guys don't know how to drive. Learn how to drive, people! People crashing. Okay, nice. I like that. It's good. It's good, Jung. Thank you. Crashing is good. I mean, it's not. But last time I crashed, I drove my car off the road because it was very slippery and it was nighttime and I didn't know the road. And basically, instead of hitting the side of my car, I decided to hit the front. So I just slammed on the brakes. I don't have ABS, so I just crashed the car against the wall. And the first thing I did when I got out of the car, I'm not kidding, I was alone. And the first thing I did was, that's nice. And then I called for help because I needed help. And that cost me a bunch of money, but that's fine. Because, you know, I crashed already, I might as well enjoy it. That's what I did. I enjoyed it. Oh, also I need to sleep before I leave. So that's to say that crashing is nice. Unless you hurt yourself, then it's not nice. Don't hurt yourself. Crash safely, everyone. Let's see. Sleep over here for more might. Thank you. And with a few well-placed axes and a final show of arcane power, Aloth was able to convince Lord Seedrock's rivals to seek wealth elsewhere, I think. Yes, indeed. And Aloth is back. And we completed that. And I suppose we gained some nice things. Let's go back to Hearthsong. We have a lot of things to see in Hearthsong. I need a sound. Oh, yeah. I don't have the sound because that's on the other computer. And I don't have anything connected to that computer. I still don't have my soundboard. I will get my soundboard, and then I will have sound coming from everywhere at the same time. It's not gonna go well. Hey guys, hello. Look at that Stelgar over here. That's one of these guys. That's what Hiravis turns into. Well, a weird Stelgar anyway. And I need to go. Hi guys. And I need. Oh, I should probably sneak, because I don't know if there's things in here. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, WT808080. I see what you mean about the deja vu thing.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, there's no next time I crash. There's people that go through their whole life without crashing. I can be one of those people. Let's see what Sagani has to level up here for. Survival, lore, athletics. Athletics good. Athletics be good. Yes. Vicious companion. 3DR bypass. That's not too bad. Extra accuracy on the companion would be nice. Swift aim. That's a modal one. What's her current modal thing? Because I can switch that for accuracy and damage. She is penetrating shot. That is minus range attack speed, but extra defense. That's bypass. Let's see if I have an accuracy one. Although that one is pretty good as well. Pretty doog. Sneak attack. That's it, really. Unless she doesn't have the penetrating shot. She does. No, penetrating shot is a... Sneak attack. What did I do?
What?
Modal. Modal. Modals.
Hmm?
Do I have everything right? I do. Everything is right. Good. So, here we are in the marketplace of Heartsong, which is the public area of Erglanfath, or actually not Erglanfath, of the capital of Erglanfath. And there's a protector over here. Hello, sir. Mind your manners, foreigner, and be welcome. At least they're welcoming me. And I need to go over here to... Well, actually, let's go over there to that house and tell the lady that sold the little weeds to that other guy. Let's look around here. It's quite a beautiful place, as you can tell. It's got a certain decrepitness to it, I guess. Just, you know, it's all ruins and things. You had 3 nasty car crashes. You now have titanium. My dad has titanium. He also had a nasty car crash. In a Fiat 127, a truck smashed into him. And basically broke his femur. Now it has titanium. Of course, driving with speed. It's unsafe to drive slower. PCs don't crash. Oh, mine does. I overclocked it recently. Hello, lady. You are welcome into our hearth. What news do you bring? Yeah, Renato won't trouble you anymore. He's dead. Dead? Her eyebrows raise. Her posture stiffens. I'm not surprised, given his behavior thus far, but the death of a Valian merchant could bode poorly for trade. She reaches into her robes. Alari produces a small pouch. Still, the matter is settled, and Renato will no longer darken our temple, or market. Here is your payment for services rendered. Travel safely, Hestramore. And I think I might have done that a little bit better. And now Ether is leveled up, which is nice. I think I might have done that a little bit better. Because he got killed because we just got sort of an altercation. I held his arm and then a guard shot him, basically. So I don't remember if that's what I did. But if that is, well, I can live with that consequence. It's not a huge deal whether he lives or not. And besides, he was a jerk, so who cares? His family, I suppose. Unless he was a jerk to his family as well. So let's level Adair up. And athletics are going up, which is nice. I can bring up his survival. And just leave his athletics up there. Apprentice is sneak attack. Let's see what I am going to go with. Let's see. Pretty decent. None of this is really important. It's a passive. Oh, that's a passive one. Oh, yeah. Savage attack is a modal one. Defense, I could get superior deflection. Which actually for him wouldn't be a bad idea. Mental Fortress. Let's go with Bull's Will. Let's go with Bull's Will instead. Because I mean, he's pretty good. He's got a lot of deflection. He's a fighter. He's very good at defense. So I guess superior deflection for him is just, you know, it's... In comparison to 115, I mean, 120 doesn't really make that much of a difference. It probably does. It still does, but... Here we are. This is the actual marketplace, I think. And there's a cat. Hello, kitty. Hello. Can't talk. Oh, there's two kitties. Oh, they came in and talked to my kitty. Did they? Was that on purpose? I think it might have been on purpose. Okay, there's nobody here apart from Tamra and Derum. Hey, Tamra.
Builder's wisdom to you.
I hold here the best hides in Ergonfath, hides so thick the Stelgard cannot claw through, boots so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. What's your trade? I bear it on my skin. I sell hides from every one of Galawain's beasts. Galawain is the god of the hunt, by the way. Estramorun, the foreigners, come from every village to see them and know us for great hunters. Every hide bears the tale of a great hunt, and our traders bear them in turn to every corner of our lands. May I see your wares? Thank you. And now, buy all of my crap. No, don't sell that one. Oh, dang it. It's fine. Battle axe. That's other things. Sell. Hey, Harry! No, wait a minute. You're not saying hi to me. You were here already as well. Hello, kitty. Isn't that copyrighted? I don't know. Is it? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean. Although I do. There's a scene. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. What is in my mind shall stay in my mind. I love the Minas states in Brazil. Because it sounds like Minas Tirith and Minas Morgul and all that sort of stuff. It's so cool. To those who don't know what it means as well. Of course. Okay, we've got a few things over here. None of it is needed. And I will just enchant what I need. Some really good stuff here, of course. And an exceptional stock. I don't need that because I have a stock. Or I have two stocks. A great sword over there. A morning star. I'll keep that actually. And then these ones I'll keep. Good. And then I have the crappy things over here. Oh, dang it. No, that's good. Crucible Knight's off. That's only 50. Exceptional breastplate. Yeah, I'll keep that. Exceptional hide armor. Yeah, I'll keep these because they might come in handy. It's probably not going to come in handy. And these are definitely not going to come in handy. Okay. And then basically it's all unique stuff. And then these I tend not to sell them, although they do sell for a bunch of money. Ooh. Not the helmets. The helmets sell for very little. 33,000 of things that I'm selling right now. This is good, selling these things, because it takes care of loading times. Because they get worse and worse the more stuff you have. And I have a lot of stuff. What I do need is camping supplies. She doesn't sell camping supplies. She doesn't sell much, actually. Some traps and some armor. That's okay. Trade. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tamara. Very much. You like Minas because pão de queijo. Okay, Darren.
Estramor.
Ah, I see that you have heard of it. That you heard it. A good blade has a voice, and it sings to its wielder. What weapon called you forward? Tell me about your craft. My weapons speak for themselves, and every man and woman in this market knows my worth. Even at Tamra, I bear the knowledge my father held and his mother before him. take up one of my blades, and you hold a weapon like 5 generations in the making. They say I should not waste such fine weapons on Estramorun. I say a good weapon lying on a rack is the true waste. She actually
Hail, Estramor.
ended conversation there, which is interesting. She does have some interesting stuff in here. Oh, that's a warhammer that I can get behind off. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that. Also, that needs to go into my thing. Does she have a sleeping helmet of Dark Sea, +2 perception? Ooh. I could get that. I'll get it. Why not? Starcaller for a flail. Nobody uses flails, but these might be very good. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there, and I'm going to use that over here, because I'm sure it's better. Well, I hope it's better anyway. This is enchanted to be... No. This is enchanted to be fine, and this is enchanted to be exceptional, so already it's better. So that goes over there. As for this armor, it's a 30% speed reduction. So Durance has a 30% currently. He has Owlet's leathers. So, yeah, this is going to be much better. Much better against resistances. Not against corrode, though. Although Owlet's leathers add ability of area of effect. That's really nice to have. That's really nice. And he has this. Let's see what that compares. Or how that compares. Oh my god, that's so good. Wayfarer's Hide. I know why it's good. It's got damage reduction. It's not as good. Defense against hobbled, grants nature vigor. Yeah, that can be good, but extra resolve. This one is better. I'm gonna enchant it to be superb. Quality. Ah, can't get superb. Can go for +3 though. But I need address scales. Oh, I know why. I enchanted it. I think I enchanted it. It's nice. What do you have? I could give that to you. This one is it's exceptional. Yeah, I'll go with exceptional. We're not going to use these things too much. And now this is a defense rating of 10. And that one over there was for survival, so... How many points in survival does she have? Survival 7. That's all I need. Yeah. Good. Good. So, that goes... Yeah. That goes over there. Pretty good. 27 degrees. Pretty hot. It's not the hottest thing. Named that after Santa? Oh, yeah. Your main was a wizard. Yeah, of course he would have so many spells. Playing a wizard might be really fun in this game though. I might play the next play a wizard. I'm gonna play a wizard on Pillars of Eternity 2. Damn it, somebody had already told me. I need to write it down. Wizard Pillars of Eternity. So I'm not gonna play a ranger. I'm not gonna play a cipher because I'm playing already. I could play a druid. Druids are very powerful, but I also don't know how they work in Pillars of Eternity 2. So I'm gonna play a wizard. I'm probably gonna play a wizard. I think I've said it what I was gonna play. You always play as a wizard in any game. It's a good recipe. Some food for your travels, this guy says. Yes, what do you have? You will not regret buying it. Okay, that's good. Get me one of those. Thank you. Let's see what you have. It doesn't have much. It just has food. And we got Ewan and Alari. Oh, Alari's over here. What's she doing over here? Welcome, friend of the Fisher Crane. Welcome. Our hands give to you with warmth always. What can I do for you? She's here? That's interesting. It's interesting that she's in both places. I might want to buy some trout. No, I don't need these. Adraban, though. Buy all of those. Some of these are important. Others less so. And she has nothing else. Okay. What about you, Ewan? Alari handles all the trades. I'm just her apprentice. Good for you. And what about you, Ranit?
What brings you here?
You have a look of a hunter, Estramore. Darun's weapons may protect the woman who seeks out misfortune, but my supplies will help you survive out in the wilds. Okay, let's see what you have. Ooh. Dulcanali. Oh, I think this was the weapon that I was using when I did the Let's Play. Skon Mika's Roar. And we got a mace over here. I think somebody uses a mace in my team. Let's see. Who uses a mace? Does anybody use a mace? You do. You have Ravenwing. It's upgraded to Exceptional. It does... What is it? What is the... So all the other ones are damaged. So he has 3% 3 DR bypass and 4 accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally, on a 25% damage when attacking the same target as an ally, which is very, very good. This is just amazing. That is really good, because I focus damage a lot. So let's see what this one is. It's got Superb. Restore moderate endurance. That's what it does. It sucks. That's what it does. It sucks. And there's a staff over here. Dragon's Egg. That's interesting. Ebony Figurine Spider. Oh, yeah, I'm getting those. Thank you. I need summons every once in a while. Plus intellect for a paladin. Yeah. I don't have, as you can see, I don't have quick items. I'm running without them. It's crazy. I know. I know. And that's that. Still haven't found a unique warbow for Heravis, though. You can play as a godlike, not as a god, as a godlike. Some of them are very ugly, except Pelagina. Pelagina is beautiful forever. Look at her. Look at how glorious she is. She's a Hylian godlike. She's from Hylian, from Hylia, the goddess of birds and things. She is avian godlike. That's what it is. So there we go. We got everything done over here, which means I need to go now into this room and talk to the Anamfatha. Anamenfath? I don't remember which one is the plural. One is Anamfath and 2 is Anamenfatha. Anamfatha. I don't know. There's a way to say it. Try to hatch the eggs. Where are my dragons? Those are to be eaten, though. Those are for extra resolve when you eat it. With Durance in Daenerys style. Daenerys style. Oh, Daenerys style. With Durance, that's actually a very good analogy. Somebody needs to make a fan art out of that. Durance being dressed as Daenerys, hatching dragon eggs. Yes. Yes. Because Durance is an ugly mother trucker. He's really ugly. This is not a bad painting. That's what he is. He's just ugly. He's ugly, and he farts. And he smells. He's bad. It's not good. I haven't heard him fart. That's actually something that doesn't happen in games. Somebody needs to mod this game and just somebody farts every once in a while. Specifically Itumak. Itumak needs to fart.
Certainly. And then
Ether needs to complain. Keepers, Compass, Crane, Stelgars, Arrows, and Brambles. These are the 6 tribes of the Airglanfath. In this hall, all 6 Glanfathan tribes come together as one people, or at least tradition suggests we try to behave as one. That's not actually, that's what Huravis is saying, by the way. He didn't say anything, though. That's not actually what happens. I think there are 2 tribes that are not here. Hiravis is, of course, Airglanfathan, so he knows this stuff. Yes, I am sure the Anamfatha will not commune together for a season at least. Oh, Anamfatha is the plural, so Anamenfath is a single one. Names in these guys. And they say that our language is barbaric. Well, it's Germanic still, but Anyway, historically speaking. And the Anamfatha Council has been found.
Wait. I don't know if I should go through with this. Make the trade deal with the Anamenfath.
So Pallegina has a quest. She has been sent by her superiors in the Valen Republics, I think, to do a trade deal with Erglanfathen, or with the people here from Erglanfath. She does have a certain propensity to taking care of Deerwooden relationships, mercantile relationships, in particular with the Valen Republics. Deerwood being the country to the west, the country that we played the first part of the game in. So maybe making a trade deal. I think I don't remember exactly, but I think that was the point of her. I think that was the main problem, the main sort of struggle here. I look like Durance. I don't, Jung. What are you talking about? Remove your glasses and you look like him. No. Does he? Do I? I might. It's the nose. I like to play very slowly. Think of all the possibilities. That's why turn-based is better. Have you played GTA 1 and 2? And there's a button just to burp. Yes, indeed. Shift, if I remember correctly. And I did play GTA 1 and 2. It was one of GTA 1 was one of the first games I've ever played. And GTA 2 I played a lot of. Never actually finished it, I think. It's free, by the way. If you don't know GTA 1 or 2, go and download it off of Rockstar Games. They give it away for free, or they used to anyway. So, yeah. Those are free games. They're pretty awesome. What was... And remember, respect is everything, was, I think, in GTA 2. Goranga was the cheat. That activated the cheat. You had to type in Goranga, and then you had to write... What was the... Suck My Rocket was for the first game. And Banana Split, what was it? There was another one for health. I don't remember the cheats anymore, dang it. Anyway, let's see what Pallegina has to say.
If a Valian deal with the Glanfathens weakens the Deerwood,
Exactly.
it could mean war for the Republics in the future.
You've had enough time to wrestle with your inner turmoil. I need to talk to... No, that's... Yeah, but it's true. She's been muling on this for a while. What other option do you have? I mean, because she has to do what she was tasked to do.
I could put the idea in the Anamenfath's head that the Republics are not interested in exclusive trade, but limited trade of goods that they do not already trade with the Deerwoodens.
Let's see what I can do here. It's the right thing to do. Is it? Is it? Maybe. The Deerwoodens are at the mercy of the Republics, and they don't even know it. Yeah, well, economically speaking, they might be. Your actions today can prevent further suffering. Follow your heart, Pallegina. You will... Oh, yeah, it's probably going to be what I'm going to do here. Especially because this is more what I'm trying to do, which is just trying to push each companion to do what they think is right. Or what they want to do. If you do that, I doubt the Dukes will be forgiving. Consider your options carefully. Yeah, the Dukes here being her superiors, the ones from the Valen Republics. It's a terrible idea, and the Dukes will surely eject you from the Brotherhood. I'm gonna go with follow your heart. She nods her head resolutely. Oh, just like that, huh? That worked very well. That worked out very well. And is this where the Anamfeth... Yeah, they are. Anamenfath... There's only one of them here, though. Bethul, we have been warned that there's only one of them.
Another Estramore. What do you want?
She has Lady Webb's voice, but then again, voice actors. Estramore means foreigner, as I keep saying. A middle-aged woman, Orlin, stands at the back of the longhouse, an expression of irritation on her narrow features. As you approach, she takes a decisive step towards you. Sagani leans in. Careful. This woman's young for an elder, and looking to prove herself, I think. Man, Sagani, spotting those things already. I wonder why. I'm looking for another who passed through the city.
Few Estramoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious.
No, it's not.
There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Let's level here. The guy that I'm looking for has already gotten into your sacred city. You either gave him access to it, and that's why you're saying that reasons are I am coming to understand, or you didn't, and I'm trying to do your job for you. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe passionate. I don't like that. Perhaps we can work out an arrangement. You're having some kind of trouble. Maybe I could help. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm afraid not, she says.
Looters have grown bolder at the sights of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city.
They did?
And every
They're
week,
jerks.
the 3 Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
Just to clarify here, what she means by the builders is the people who actually built the ruins from 2,000 years ago or something. The Ingwithians, the ancient civilization that created animancy and all the terrible things that the main bad guy is actually using to create the Anolfan children, which is the children born without souls, the Hollowborn, as they're called. 3 Tusk Stelgar is just one of the tribes. Suddenly you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. Oh, we're probably remembering Theos X Arcanon, the main bad guy, who came here, probably asking the same thing that I'm asking right now. The Anamenfath continued to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches out to you. What? Wait. It's a soul that's reaching out to me?
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamfath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today. He would not be so kind as I.
Yeah, thank you for the passive aggressiveness. I really don't respond to that. The Anamfath continues to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. What is this? A vision of an Orlan man appears near Bethul, the lady that we're talking to. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. Help me reason with them. He points behind you. Turning, you see the ghostly shapes of five another Anamfatha, which are these leaders. Another Orlan with tawny fur and a scarred face. A frowning dwarf, a black-furred Orlan, and 2 elves. You're angry about something, I hear it in your voice. What is it? Are the outrages I listed for you not enough? Says Bethul here. She's actually talking. Trouble brews. This is in the vision, though. Trouble brews, and none of it is my choosing. The spectral Orlan takes another step from her, setting his foot down with a slow, heavy motion. Tendrils of essence strain between them, and he grimaces and leans forward, as if struggling against a gale. The angry Anamenfath wincers. War. The spectral Orlan's voice is a rasping croak. They're headed for war. Remind them of Fairul's warning. Who's heading for war? Does Fairul's warning mean anything to you? I don't know what that is, actually. I see the soul of an old Orlan Anamfath. Actually, Anamenfath. Anamenfath would be the singular. The angry Anamenfath. Yeah, that's a typo. Correcting the game. With his eyes hovering right next to you. You're headed for war. Let's go with that. Fairul's soul. Oh, wait a minute. Fairul's warning. That's Fairul's. Remind him. Oh, that's his warning. Okay, yeah. They're headed for war. Reminded. Yeah. So his soul image gasps. Taut threads of essence. Oh, that's how it's written. Taut. I didn't know. Threads of essence tug at him, drawing him back into the Anamenfath. He looks up at you again. I tried to tell them. The builders' souls have touched even the Estremorun. Actually, that's plural. 2 foreigners, so it's not 1 foreigner. And this is the builders.
You'd better explain yourself.
The 2 attending tribesmen look from the Anamenfath to you, the sword hands ready, and she says that. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm doing. I didn't understand what I'm doing. So, what I'm doing here is we're seeing what happened before, and I'm using that knowledge to tell Bethel what is going on. So she said, that she didn't want me. And I said, you're headed for war. That's what I say to her. And she can't see this vision. Okay, it's a complicated thing, because the game doesn't actually tell me what I'm doing here. I thought I was talking the vision, because that happens sometimes, but it doesn't. This is not the vision. I'm talking to her in real time, and I'm just seeing this vision, being all sort of dazed. The Builder's souls have touched even the Estromorun. This other Orlan, do you know? Yes, so I don't want to ask questions. I want to be in the position of power, I think. There are other souls in this place and in you. You must listen to them. Let's go with that one. Listen to what? Right now my ears hear only your nonsense, she says. Oh, she didn't like that. Okay. The Builders of Souls have touched even the Estromorun.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anums, a watcher of souls.
A watcher. Somebody that can see souls. So she knows what I am. Who was Ferult? She looks sadly down at the flagstones. Someone we should have listened to long ago.
Ferult's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Ferult, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamfoth of our tribe then. When the Estromoric farmers defiled the Builders' monuments, Ferult urged the other Anamfotha to patience. But louder, angrier voices prevailed. Ferult believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the Builders as we do. He also believed the Builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations. And you can see where we are today.
So what she's actually talking about is the strife between Erglanfath and Deerwood. That's what she's talking about. And here, what she refers to is that Ferult, who happened. So she said it was in the Broken Stone War. So this was more than 150 years ago. This is before Deerwood was even a country. He said he basically wanted them to allow the people into the ruins. But more importantly, he said that those people were the sole descendants of the Builders, the Ingwithans. Because that's how it is, actually. Our character is also a soul descendant, basically the same soul from a person that existed in Ingwithan times. After 2 wars with Deerwood, his warning is more relevant than ever. There were actually 2 wars with Deerwood, yeah.
While Ferult's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then.
And right now.
Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones.
Yep.
And that is all anyone remembers now.
That's the problem. That's the conflict always there. An image of a polished Adra cube flashes into your mind. There is writing on the sides, but the image is too faint for you to read. Yet a Memphath turns away from you and looks at the ground, gnawing a pointed claw. She's an Orlan, so she has claws. So give them something else to remember. Let's go with that. She looks at you sadly. I'm afraid I already have.
Another Estremor came through here a few days ago and, well, letting him through was a mistake.
And now she's not gonna let me
One
through.
I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estremoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
Well, then now's the time to fix things.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar twin elms from Estremoran to protect the ancient places that the Builders left behind. The Builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
There's one thing that I should be able to say right now. That yeah, these guys, Fertul and all those names, these guys have the worst language. They have the worst language. It's just so hard to pronounce all the time. Just Erglanfath and Withens and Menfath and just Ordemring and Gramdalund and just terribleness. All these guys in particular, they're just awful language. It's very unique though, but still very, very hard to pronounce. Which does add to the game, I think. But one thing I should be able to say right now is that I am a soul of an Engwithan. I am one of the Builders. Our character is one of the Builders. That's one thing that the game doesn't actually make it very obvious for you to realize that. You can realize that. It's easy to see because we have, you know, past experience with Theos Ixarcanon, who is one of the Builders as well. So like these guys, the Erglanfath, they're basically subjects of the Builders. They all died. The Builders, the Engwithans all died out. Their empire vanished. Or I guess they died. And these guys follow in their footsteps in the sense that, not that they're trying to recreate what the Engwithans had, but more they're trying to protect the remains of the Engwithans, and they're basically like their servants. So I should come in here, I'm a builder, you're gonna do what I want. So let's see if we have that option. I don't think we do. You again see the polished adder cornerstone in your mind. This time, the image is clear. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form words. A gift from the Builders of civilization to the guardians of their legacy. See? See? This is to do what I was saying. May the guardians watch the door while the Builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
The keepers of the stone are the guardians of the stone, of their legacy. It's their guys. The words given by the Engwithans to these guys. So that's actually what is happening. I think that's what is happening. Bethul stares back at you, her tiny pointed teeth visible through her gaping mouth. I know, I'm gonna say.
Very well. The city is yours to explore.
Good. Good. Very
Tell
good.
the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the Builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elm's Reach.
Yep.
If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
So the cornerstone, I believe, is what we were seeing in the vision. The Delimgon are wood spirits of Ter Evron. There's the 2 helms. That means 2 helms, I think. So that's where we need to go. You need to climb on top of a tree that has or 2 trees, actually, that are surrounding a single stone tower. In the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. Okay, tell me, what are the 6 tribes? Glanfathan society is divided into tribes, which are further divided into clans. Each tribe is united by a particular history or way of life, and clans are communities of families that live together. In truth, there are more than 6 tribes, but the 6 largest have traditionally led the others. Each of the 6 has a seat here in the Passage of the Six, where we discuss matters of common interest. You saw, for instance, the debate that occurred before the Broken Stone War. She gives you a hesitant look. Of course she does, because she doesn't know if I actually saw it. The 6 tribes are the Keepers of the Stone, Fisher Crane. Okay, what about the Keepers of the Stone? They are the first and oldest of the tribes. When they first sailed to Erglanfath, they met the Builders, who gave them the cornerstone, and those words you quoted as a token of friendship. Many of the tribes, even among the 6, look to the Keepers for guidance and leadership. Their long history grants them a place of honor in our society, though it has always made them more conservative in my observation. The Fisher Crane is a mostly Orland tribe from the Thane Bog, which we aren't gonna go to. Most of the sites they guard are half buried in the wetlands, and even the other tribes couldn't tell you where they are. They are not the most renowned of the tribes, but they are the cleverest and subtlest. Say what you will about the berserkers of Three Tusks Stelgar, I'd rather face them than a Fisher Crane ambush squad any day. They're named after a long neck bird that lives in the bog. It can stand motionless for hours, waiting for a muck frog or a spotted salamander, but when it strikes, it's faster than anything. Isn't that lovely? The Three Tusks Stelgar that she mentioned, she laughs and shakes her head. Same as everybody, they're fearless maniacs, and they want everyone to know it. They're considered a wild bunch, even among Glanfathans. Many of their territories have seen the most conflict with the Estramoran, and they don't forget it. They don't want anyone else to, either. They inflicted and bore some of the heaviest casualties in the wars with Estramoran. In fact, there was a rift within Three Tusks Stelgar after the War of Black Trees, which is the last war before the war that created Deerwood 150 years ago. Dozens of clans broke away from the ravaged lands and retreated further into the Deerwood, joining whichever tribes would take them. Broken Tusks, some call them. The majority of the tribe dug into the half-burned forests to hold the line, and many respect them for it. They've more than earned their place among the six, but they advocate more conflict than is wise, and too many others are quick to idolize them for their valor in battle. Okay, Stone Bramble, mostly dwarves out of the White March, which is to the north. We've been there. They're one of the younger tribes, formed over the years by trade routes between the wilds and the mountains. They see themselves as generally Glanfathan, though, and who can argue with them? Only Fisher Crane defends sites in such inhospitable territory. Yeah, makes sense, though. They're not really Glanfathans. They just are needed. Personally, though, I'd say it's gone to their heads. They like to think the rest of us have it easy in the lowlands, forgetting that the wars with the Estramoran never reached their mountains. Still, they came to our aid during both. They're named for a tough, thorny little plant that grows up in the mountains. It suits them. It does. What about the twice-split arrows? Not many are. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, not many are familiar with them. They're traditionally outcast and exiled from other tribes, probably the least respected tribe of them all, but our ancestors believe they should have a voice, and so they've got a seat among the six. Most of the other tribes see them as scavengers and bottom feeders, but don't say that to a twice-split arrow. They think themselves survivors, and they're as proud of their tribe as anyone else. They'll accept anyone, and I suppose there's virtue in that. You never know what you're getting with them, though. Some clans will rob you blind, and others will slaughter a lamb for the honor of your visit. What about the Gilded Compass, which is who she belongs to? Indeed, we're one of the younger tribes and not one of the most prestigious. We've tried to keep the peace with the Estramoran, which has earned us the reputation of appeasers among some of our hard-line brethren in Three Tusks Stelgar and the Keepers of the Stone. We value our heritage as Glanfathans, but we recognize that the Estramoran are here to stay. The way we see it, we can better follow our mandate to protect the places of the builders by making peace with our neighbors. Yeah, you could, actually. You could. I'd like to know more about you. I am the Anamenfath of the Gilded Compass. Like many Anamfatha, which is the plural version of Anamenfath, I have leadership in my blood. While tribal authority is not strictly hereditary, we believe that strong leaders can impart a portion of their soul to their children and grandchildren, meaning that Anamfatha may succeed from a single line for many generations. Of course, with all that's happened here recently, I wondered whether my family's line is coming to an end with me. Yeah. Am I gonna watch the videos? What? Oh, I am, young. One of my companions, Palagina, she's a representative of the Valian Republics, and she wishes to discuss the trade issue with you. The Orlan turns her gaze towards Palagina. Yes, the Valian godlike, blessed by Elia. Palagina bristles and quickly spits out a response. So they say. The Anamenfath's face shows no outward emotion, but her voice betrays annoyance at Palagina's interruption. And diplomat of the Duke Bells. I understand that's the Duke Bells are the beautiful dukes. I think that's what it means. They're the leaders of the Valian Republics. I understand you were to be sent here with trade assurances from your masters. Revered Anamenfath, it is true that I was chosen to convey these assurances, but understand that I was fashioned more for war than etiquette. The Orlan smirks slightly. In these dangerous times, perhaps it is better to send warriors to do diplomats' works. Pelagina musters a weak smile. Indeed. And Amenfath, regarding the exclusive trade agreement, her voice quavers slightly and her golden eyes dart in your direction. What am I to do here? I'm gonna smile. I'm not gonna scare her. I'm just gonna nod my head and smile. She does whatever she wants. She steels herself. The Republics feel it would be in the best long-term interest of all parties if you maintained your traditional good trades with the Deerwood. The Amenfath's long ears pitch forward. A strange turn. What do the Republics want then? Pelagina speaks quickly but confidently. The Ondratara pearls. That's actually one of the things that we get. Trade will be picking up quickly on them in the Eastern Reach. You will buy them exclusively from us for the next 5 years. In exchange, we will be your exclusive market for Adraban and Karol Golan, which are also things, for the same period. The Amenfath considers Pelagina's words for several moments. An interesting proposition, Valian. We will send emissaries south to discuss the details at greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intentions. Pelagina bows deeply. Reverend Amenfath.
That's it. My position in the Brotherhood gone. I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfath and Amenfath. Postenago.
Pelagina, you did the right thing for the Republics, even if the Dukes can't see it from their vantage. You can deal with their disapproval later.
Verus. They have a saying in Biajepe. New gold clears even the oldest debts. If I'm right, all will be forgiven. If not, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Well, I now need to speak with the Delamgan. No, wait a minute, that's the other mission. I completed her mission now. Can I talk to her?
I'm ready. Need something?
No. So she's done. That's done. Now we need to wait for the end of the game to see what happens to her. But we got this. Pretty good. Oh man, this place is so nice. I really enjoy the city. I really like it. My brother fleeing in shame. I don't believe any of it, says that person. Grave wounds fester on the deerwood. A moribund prey, our prey. I think something, but you type something else. Play the world game without knowing how to say air. I have no idea if that's how it's pronounced, though. They do say it from time to time. It's just remembering it. Like, for example, Commander Cleaver. I say Commander Cleaver, it's not.
Don't bother the caddy, Tumak. You'd have better odds against Estelgar.
It's not, I mean, it is Commander Cleaver. I say Commander Cliver because I always think it's not Commander Cleaver. It's Commander Cliver, but it's Cleaver. I just get that mistake. So where are we going? Old Zone District or... Well, it's really the only place we can go. Oh, no, we need to go to the Celestial Sapling. The inn over here. We have quests to do over here. Specifically a monk. And that's going to be nasty. That's going to be nasty. Let's go. So this is... I don't really know where we are. Let's just go somewhere. And it's just a house. We're inside and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's going to be that for this stream. I need to figure out if I have my recording settings all good. I think everything has gone well today, apart from the very, very shaky start of the stream. And hopefully that worked out. I'm going to be looking at the videos and seeing if the settings are okay. And I'm also going to try to make sure that that my recording setup is properly done. Because now I have two computers turned on right next to me. One for encoding, the other one for gaming. But yeah, that's going to be that for today, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a fun time. And I will see you for some more Pillars of Eternity next Thursday at the same time. Here as well. So 3 hours before now is when I start, and I end right about this time. But next Tuesday, I'm going to play another game. I'm going to play a different game. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. I can do things now. And it's not going to hang or anything. Just do this.